Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, now welcome back to Reframing Mindset podcast. My name is Constant Brooks, and now this episode is going to talk about my first day at job, bro. How was it? And no, since today, not the day that I'm recording it, not the day it will be released. It's, it's my birthday, so I guess my birthday present is me being employed. Yeah, so we can't complain. We can't complain. We can't complain. But yeah, the first day of job is nothing like it. Nothing like it, man. So before we get started, yeah, to say the first day, I got the job, and the date they give me was the week before. Was the week before. So if you remember, I kind of remember if you kind of listen to the episodes, few episodes back, you will realize that I've been trying to clean the backyard um before the first day of job, because what happened was the time it was supposed to be the time I was supposed to start work was a week before, but they sent a message and said, okay, it's the 2 weeks before. It was supposed to be 2 weeks before, and then um sent a message and said, okay, we're going to start last week. Last week, so I had 1 week now to hurry up and finish the backyard, and then so that when I start working, I don't really have to deal with the backyard anymore because I finished with the hard part. And I did the thing that I wanted to accomplish before my work started. So the first day now, so I got ready and I was excited, and took a taxi. Wake up early in the morning, took a taxi, and then I reach in the city that it was in, the job was in. I was like, yes, I'm ready. And then when I look at my phone, I see the date is the day before the date is the day before the message that they sent me that the training starts. So I was like, wait, let me check my phone to really see if it was today the training. They said the training start, or the next day. When I check the phone now, I see that it was the next day. So I was like, oh my gosh, I really wake up early to for nothing. But what happened was that day I usually play basketball as well, at the court. So I had my bag with some clothes to play basketball as well. So with with the thing saying, okay, no work today, right? So the plan was to basically just say, okay, let me just buy something. um, I was supposed to going to buy something for groceries, and then going. I was going to buy something for groceries the day, regardless if I was going to work or not, because I had nothing to cook. So the plan said, okay, since I have no work today, I can just buy the thing that I needed, and then go home, cook, and then come back in the city to play some basketball. You know, but the place that I was going to buy it opened like after 8, so I had to stay in the mobile in the city for a while. So after after a while, now I got a call. So after the time, so it was after 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is the work time. So I got a call and said, Colin, you're not coming to training. I was like, what do you mean? I saw the message and it said it was tomorrow. I was like, really? Who sent that? And I told her the number. And I said, okay, today is the training. So if you still can make it. I was like, yeah, I'm in the city. I can actually come. I said, okay, for and boom, that's how I eventually made it to the first day of job, bro. And it was really a change, bro. The night, well, it was it's 73, but it basically the 9 to 5 lifestyle, bro. I was tired though. I was fighting sleep the entire time, fighting sleep, and so yeah, that's the new thing. That's the new thing. I have to really adjust. I have to really find out how to read it. It remind me of school, Trying to find out how. No, the difference is, when I was at school, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. So I guess what happened was that lifestyle. I since I left university and after that, since I left university after that 2 months when I did that startup work, I've never gone back to that lifestyle. And going back into it now has been it's been a wild experience of me having to stay up, stay up and focusing on one thing for so long. The 9 to 5 lifestyle, it takes a while to get back into it. But the thing about it now is that I'm kind of more mature. So I guess, this episode, when I record this episode, I'll be finished 1 week already. So the week that this episode will be released, I'll be going into my second week. So I'm more mature now to maybe know to adjust. So I have to adjust so that I have more chance of not being tired when I go there. So I guess I give you more update to see if actually if those adjustments work or not. But yeah, I can't lie. It's a new journey. It's a new journey. I can't complain. It when I before the work started, I was like, oh my god, because it's not my ideal job and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, really going to this new environment and stuff like that. You know, why did I really get myself into this? But after the first day, I was like really excited. I was really excited because the connotation that work center had, you know, my personality back then, no back then when I just left university, it never fit me. It never fit me. And I would have really hated it if I actually did it back then. I may could have actually gotten good at it, maybe if I gotten in the door, but I think I would hate it because it was not me. Me now going there now, I know what I'm going there for, and then when I actually in the building now, I see how it actually goes now. It actually is not so well. This is the training aspect. I'm not actually doing the work as yet, but the people that my employer and those people inside, it makes it really friendly. And then not only that, it's my first time actually working in a company. So seeing all the company benefits and stuff like that is like wow, bro. it's it's wild, bro. It's wild. So the company environment is a really new environment, so I have to get used to that as well. Yeah. So, but there's a lot of things you can get. From the first day, I realized there's a lot of things I could gain from this job, and all of that is because I'm approaching the job with the right mindset. Reframe mindset podcast. I'm approaching the job with the right mindset because I'm doing that with the right mindset now. When all these opportunities that seem small and meager to many, it's like a big opportunity for me because know what I'm going for, and when I see this opportunity, it's like wow, it's like I'm seeing a pot of gold, but people don't really see it. This, so that's how that's what it. So that's what taking the time. All of this started because of the 90 days to change my life. That concept that I got from one of the podcasts I actually started listening to. One of the initial podcasts I started listening to. the Free Agent Lifestyle Podcast. The 90 days to change your life. So take 90 days to figure out what you want in your life to change, and then take 1 day to figure out how you want your life to change in a few years, and then take 30 days and try to find out how you can apply, start to work that change. When I use that strategy, it takes some time. It took some time to actually. It was a lot of failures and learning experience, but I it became came natural to me, and now it opened my eye, because what happened is now I most of the things that I will be distracted by, I'm not distracted by anymore. I'm going for the opportunities. I'm looking for the opportunity. So you know, and then what happened now is I am not better able to better manage my time. So I have more time to actually. I know how to really adjust myself to maximize the thing that to make sure I get the most of this opportunity that I'm given. So yeah. So yeah, as I said, the first day it was really it was real. I was really tired, bro. Really tired trying to make it out. But I got out. I got through the first day, and the things that I learned that in the first day showed me a lot of opportunities that I can really make the most out of this job opportunity. Can really make a lot of opportunity out of this, man. So I have to just try to focus and see if I can get those benefits. Yeah. So all right, that's it for this episode. No, thanks for listening. I look forward for the next episode.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.
Food costs. Because as I said, I'm in this 9 to 5 journey now, and one of the things that I have to realize is that I have to wake up extremely early. So for one, breakfast, I can't. I don't have the luxury to be cooking and all those stuff. You know, and when I start to work, I I eat lunch now, and then when I come home, I have to actually sleep early. So cooking, cooking, I have to really, So I said this 9 to 5 journey now, I have to be really focused to actually learn each day, learn how to maximize my time, and then learn how I'm going to actually adjust to the change, how I'm going to have the ability to